Good morning, everyone. Facebook Live. I'm shooting indoors today because I am. I don't think it's super cold outside, but I haven't made my way out there yet. Sitting in my parents' sunroom. There's lots of nice green plants. My mother is an amazing green thumb, and then she also collects these little guys, which are pretty fun too. So I don't if you hear lots of clicking, that's what's happening. All those little sun things are going back and forth. So, oh, you just got a shot of my Facebook too on my computer. So yeah, I just posted a graphic from one of the Facebook Live things that I just kind of a quote takeaway. I'm just trying to create more content. A couple people have talked to me about Gary Vee recently. I remember a friend of mine told me that he was super inspired by him like a year and a half ago, and I watched one of his videos and just wasn't into it. But when things come in threes and people keep recommending it, I try to look into it. So yeah, Gary Vee's been a nice source of inspiration recently. He cusses a lot, but he's got good things to say. So if you're not into cussing, probably don't listen to this guy. But his big thing is just create more content. So that's what I'm trying to do. I posted a Instagram post today, just pulling that quote and then putting some thoughts on there, kind of micro blogging. I guess you're even supposed to put that on a blog too. So I don't know if I'm going to fire back up jimjessbaker.com or not. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So, hello to John and Margaret, who said they've been watching this. Thanks for coming over and meeting my son yesterday. And you asked where I was going to show off in the South Carolina home next. So we're just in the sunroom. But thanks for coming over and visiting. Thanks to Vita, who said that she's watched every single one of these. And thanks to Lisa Hanson for sharing yesterday's video as well. Thanks to Faye too, who's been commenting. And yeah, that's what I wanted to talk a little bit about today, is the whole issue of clarity in communication. So I posted a video yesterday, and it's interesting that people hear things and see things through the lens of their own experience. So I said the same thing in that video to everyone, but different people got different stuff out of it. And so I think the important thing to do is to ask for clarity when we're communicating. Communication is really the bedrock, the foundation for relationship. So if we don't have clarity in our communication, we're in a lot of trouble. So we've got to go back and ask for clarity. We've got to ask for clarification. Hey, this is what I heard you say. Did you mean it that way? Those kind of things. And I don't think that's something that we're really good at or taught. And if you're on the other side of that as well, that might be a little like, whoa, why are they being so defensive, or why are they being, and you could ask for clarification in a defensive way. But I think just being calm and realizing that people interpret things differently, we've got to really seek understanding. And a lot of this stuff is coming from Danny Silk's Keep Your Love On book, which is, I think the subtitle's like Communication Boundaries and Healthy Relationships or something like that. So if you haven't checked out that book, Keep Your Love On by Danny Silk, I highly recommend it. It's like maybe one of my top 3 books to recommend. It's just like a great primer on how to do relationships and navigate the waters in that way. So yeah, it's interesting that as a communicator, that I've got to be super clear about what I'm saying. And these videos are hard because I am just really shooting off the cuff. I'll have a basic idea of what I'm trying to say, but then I'll just kind of, I'm don't have a script in front of me. I haven't really given it this much thought. I just had the topic of clarity and communication, and that's what we need to be talking about. So if you are not understanding what somebody's saying, if you're interpreting it strangely and you feel weird about it, you just need to ask for clarity. Like, maybe the lens that you're listening to things through is a little bit skewed because of your experience, and maybe you're hearing a tone, maybe you're reading into something that's not there. So yeah, it was really good. Faye, thanks so much for your feedback on that video. It's good to hear what you're hearing me say. I think yesterday I was a little bit tired, probably didn't have enough coffee, so I think my tone probably wasn't as upbeat as it should have been, and that's something I need to strive to do as a communicator. Make sure that when I'm on this video communicating, that I'm smiling, being intentional about smiling, making people feel at ease, and also just yeah, making sure that I'm communicating clearly. So yesterday's video, I gave some examples. I used I, and I wasn't using those as specific examples, like self-deprecating myself. I was just saying, hey, in if you're lacking community, maybe there's some questions that you can be asking yourself, and I use those I statements. So I didn't really make that clear. So I'm going to really strive to be clearer in my communication as I shoot these. And I just love the community that we're building here, that we can have the back and forth and ask clarifying questions. Feel free to do that. Feel free to comment. Yeah, so let's continue to engage and have good conversation based on these videos. So yeah, clarity in communication. I think we're talking about growth in 2019. Are you being clear in your communication? Are you doing the hard work of communicating well? Are you doing the hard work of asking other people what they really mean, and not just taking what they said and getting offended by it because maybe they didn't mean what you think they meant. That's something that I've had to grow in as well. So there it is. Hope you're having a great day. Follow us on Instagram. I posted that graphic on Facebook too. So if you're enjoying this stuff, please like, comment, and share. People hate when people say that, but it helps. The Facebook algorithm, the more likes, the more comments, the more shares, the more people will see it. So I've been averaging probably about 100 views, and I don't think that's people actually sitting down and watching these things all the way through. But I have like 1,700 friends or something like that. So that's a pretty small percentage of people that are watching that. But I'm grateful for those 100 people as well, and I'm super grateful for you guys that watch and are commenting and liking as well. It's fun to interact with you all and get back in touch with you guys. So yeah, there it is. Let me know what you think. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye.